Another one. Another one. Alright, we've been at this an hour and a half. We are now Emperor Algwyn, the Great of Normandy. Wow, you know, I'm the Great and I haven't even played him yet. I like his stats from what I'm seeing. I'm optimistic about this. So, first thing I want to do, switch over to war focus. We're a tough soldier, we can be better. We're attractive, brawny, we're a poet, a theologian, kind, humble, diligent, temperate. We owe some money to Jewish moneylenders. Okay, well, we can do that. No problem. Need to fuck around with my council. I'm gonna go with Armand here. I am stacking a council of just friendly people. Hey, my council. The Chancellor, Spy Master, Advisors are both problematic. Spy Master. And the Chancellor, huh? Court Chaplain's friendly, though, right? Don't need to fuck with him? Yeah. Can I find someone better than him? Not really. Want you to proselytize to... Oh yeah, our newly claimed territories down here in Hispania. This cannot be done until 1333. Okay, can we adjust some realm laws then? I'd like status of women to be raised to significant, granting them the ability to hold the office of Chancellor and Steward. I can usurp so many titles. No thanks. Let's try to become coronated. Knowing the game, this might be tricky. You know, I should have checked. We have a Gin Treaties on... We have the book, The White Stag. Great. Splint Mail Armor, Crown of the Lilies, Crown of Majesty we're wearing. We have 2 bullshit scepters. I think we got the Bone of St. Cecilia from... and the Nail of the Holy Cross. We have a lot of saintly stuff from going on and succeeding in all of these crusades. Okay, armies are disbanded. Yeah. Magnificent painting. Is this worth 300? I think it's worth 300. Yeah, let's keep it. See the realm prosper. Send a artifact. Not any artifacts I want to send off, right? Yeah, send a commander. You can have Alphonse. Send you a eunuch. My spy master, my court physician, or this other commander. You can have this other commander. Now that is a lot of imperial prestige. Grace. We can get a master engineer, a scholar bureaucrat, a strategist, siege engineers. We can request multiple artifacts. We can also request an imperial marriage to someone. Let's find someone young. Duke of Warwick here? Warwick? Is he actually married? Performing an imperial marriage gives you 500 prestige and a peace treaty with China. You'll be able to raise regiments of imperial guards. It's quite cool if you're not playing seniority, but granted that we're playing seniority, it's a little less exciting. Now, we just got the Tapestry of Palmyra. Cheaper build cost, a little bit more prestige. Now, we can't ask for a boon of the same kind, or at all, for quite some time. It's worth remembering to check that. Hold up, whose man's is this? You want me to give the Duchy of York away. I'm sorry, but I can't give it away if I don't have it. No. Yeah, I'm not giving anything in my realm away to these people. You can fuck right off. Try again later. New Chancellor. King of Brittany. Oh no. As I woke up this morning, my hands and feet were bleeding and there's a sharp pain in my side. What's happening to me? It's the stigmata. I'm blessed by God. I am zealous, so... It's just the stigmata. It's fine. Just means that, you know, God is watching or something. Okay, yeah, you want a donation? Donation I can do. And I can do an extravagant ceremony, even though that'll put us in the red. Can I be friends with King of Norway? I can. You want my daughter to become betrothed to the King of Armenia. It's actually, you know, tempting. Can I get a better match, though? You know, not really. Yeah, go for it. That's a pretty good match. Speaking of daughters, you're married, you're now betrothed, you're dead, that son is dead, and Gerbert, well, he's the Duke of York now. Attempt to impress everyone with my diplomacy, we succeeded, sweet. I'm finally Emperor. Arrange a marriage between these, and you're not paying me for it? Shame. Pay me. In my studies of warfare, I've come to realize, yeah, what tactics do I want? Inspiring leader is quite good. Holy warriors, circumstantially good. Organizer, being fast, is, like, amazing. Siege leader, I love. But let's go for inspiring leader. I don't think Algwyn the Great here will actually be our candidate for our next conquering king. I just don't believe he'll live that long. I'd love him to. Let's force you to convert. Nothing I can do with you. King of Sicily, Stefan. Wants a seat on the council. Yeah, but you're problematic as fuck, dude. You're not getting a seat on this council. Okay. You, Algarve, are my direct... Ooh, the Kingdom of Lyon has the King of Badajoz. That is a real fucking shame. Because I have Beja, Algarve, Lisboa, and I don't want them. But Lisboa? I shouldn't have Lisboa at all. Lisboa is part of Galicia. Hey! This is your man, not mine. I do not want this man's. And you are my vassal, fighting a war against you? No, you won that war. But you also are part of Badajoz and Andalusia. It's kind of half a dozen. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other kind of situation. I have a new heir, kinsman, who's matrilineally married. Oh no. Oh no, buddy. Minus 29 personal combat skill. Oh, you're terrible. I could scarcely believe it possible, but the pregnancy has made my wife look even more beautiful than she already was. Sweet. I'm more prestigious. Ah, here, we can usurp the Kingdom of Badajoz. Great. You're Andalusian. You are also Andalusian. Now, I'd really like a Norman. She's Castilian. Okay, well, you know, you can't have everything you want. You want the Kingdom of Badajoz? You got it. Let's continue this work. Continue this work. I can afford it. The Pope has sent an emissary. You want money. Of course you want money. You're the Pope. My wife needs familiar faces. I'm gonna go to the King of Lyon's coronation. just need to save up money. Hey, I have a son named Odo. Great name. What would I be? Oh, yeah, Odo. Life is struggle, buddy. Ladders of my life and death. Oh, please let me get immortality. It's not going to happen. With age comes wisdom, they say. Or at least it may change the questions that we ask, you mutter to yourself. You've had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, with the rest of your court is soundly asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. You're getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It's folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. I am switching out for a better marshal for no reason here. Didn't you used to dream of more? What about you and the Empress? What happened to love? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You're the ruler, the Emperor. You have people ready to serve your every whim. Perhaps if your counselors have ideas, if nothing else, it might ease your trouble sleeping. Summon the council. Have the prince organize a search party. Your council convenes, and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? Comes with a hint of concern. You sit down, and the suspense is almost tangible. As you leave the questions hanging in the air, finally you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So what do you think? The spirit rises in the room as your counselors start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. Alright. Form a search party. I'm deeply pessimistic about my ability to live forever, but, you know, we can become immortal. I just don't think Algwyn has the life in him to pull it off. What? I can pick up a second trait? Oh, Organizer. Yeah, fast and strong. Blackmail the vassal. Paying your passage. I'm not going to say I believe the stories, but we picked up some promising information. My Lord Prince Arnaud says, however, we could do with more supplies. In fact, I'd like to send word to hire scouts in certain more distant regions if we're to follow leads and continue this mission. He pauses at the door, his posture strained. Of course, there are other ways to reach eternity. He sighs. When you open your mouth to respond, indignantly he interrupts you. I suppose the attitude comes with the job, master. My apologies. Your marshal exits the room, his steps growing fainter as you consider your options. Throw money at the problem. Make her less slothful while I'm around. Anything to not become depressed. Blessed has passed. Easton. My Irish cousin? My son-in-law. Irish son-in-law. Is now blessed and with the Lord. Okay, where is all this happening? Oh, there's some fighting going on down here. Fair enough. Been informed that the King of Scotland has come to my court. Welcome him in. I'm glad for your visit. Genoa. The King of Armenia. Oh, yeah. You want to actually have the marriage. Knock yourself out. This money's a bit of a problem. A mystic appears. Your marshal looks lost for words. Master, I'm not sure what to think. He shakes his head as he searches for the correct way to phrase himself. My emperor, she's impressive. I can't quite put my finger on it, not to mention she's traveled far. His face conveys uncertainty as he shifts his weight. I see, you say, scratching your head. My lord, I can still send her away. No. Nana has appeared at our court. Perfect. Nana the Fearless. She will not marry. She's an aggressive leader, brilliant strategist, unyielding, brawny, horrifically scarred, mystic, wroth, diligent, proud, brave. I think she's good. The tall figure offers you a nod, but does not smile. She eyes you skeptically, measuring you up as you are her. Her clothing, possibly intended to be modest, is foreign to you, and you have trouble concealing your confusion. In fact, the warrior woman before you is bound to stand out in your court in more ways than one. I'm Nana. You are Algwyn, she says, as if someone forgot to introduce you. Perhaps you should have spoken the first words to assert your position, but the muscular woman makes you feel more than a little nervous. Look at her. Look at this. Combat skill 53. Hell yeah, lady. I hear you're looking to live forever, she finally says. More a statement than a question. I can help. Alright, let's do it. Piety? Who needs piety? Zealotry? I want to live, damn it. A serious concern. Garçon joins you. After supper one evening, he initiates a conversation about the status of trade in the realm, but you notice he seems distraught. You interrupt him and demand to ask why he sought you out. My lord, I fear for your life. Who's this sacrilegious heathen you've invited to your court? Her promises are sweet, I'm certain, but she cannot be trusted. Please allow me to look out her true motive before it's too late. Nah. You're overreacting. It doesn't matter. You don't find anything helpful, even if she is a fraud. I sat next to Baron when he tells me about a family of Muslims attacked in his capital. Senseless violence. Can't switch over to hunting. Lots of peasants. Yeah, this is not important. Honor of the ancestors. She sits on the floor when you enter the room. What looks like polished pieces of bone strewn out in front of her. She motions for you to join her. You've neglected your spirit, she says, eyes closed. You shift uncomfortably in your seat. I have not, you mumble. Her eyes open at this and stares at you. A steely, cold look, and you retract your statement. You must sacrifice, she declares. Very well, you reply, thinking you'll have learned your learned bishop, Stefan, see to it. As if she could read your mind, she shakes her head. You must do this on your own. Do you see what I see? You notice a pattern in the bones. It looks just like an antelope. As I retired to my chambers, I was shocked to find the copy of the Quran of Sunni faith on my bed. At first, y'all read the Quran. I'm no longer zealous. Yeah, but I'm not gonna become Sunni. She holds you a beautiful dagger. The antelope held down on the stone slab is surprisingly calm. Thank you, you say quietly to the animal. You hesitate only a second before slicing its throat. The blood pours down the altar and she nods solemnly. Your heart flutters at the notion of having pleased this statuesque character. Your grandfathers and mothers would be proud, she announces. We're now brave. Heresy? Yeah. Just ignore that. It's 1330. Can't switch over until December. The day the earth shook. Oh no. People screamed and buildings cracked. A cloud of foul-smelling air swept over the village, making torches and fires burn bright green for several hours. It took a couple of days repairing the cracked buildings and salvaging items from older houses that had been collapsed. Luckily, everyone seemed to have escaped unharmed. I slowly walked through the city, examining the buildings and noting what remained to be repaired when an excited peasant appeared to me. Without bothering with formalities, he told me about a giant crack in the ground just outside his farm, wanted me to come and inspect it and perhaps determine what to do about it. Alright, peasant, show me the way. The gate of hell. The foul smell that had swept over the city the day the earth shook slowly crept up on us, and I retched involuntarily. The wound that had burst open in the farmer's field spewed fire and brimstone as we stopped. Aghast at the sight, the flames and fiery stones threatened to bear ground around the gap. The farmer was lucky his fields lay fallow. It's just a hole in the ground. I don't want the pulse events from this to interfere with me potentially becoming immortal, so it's just a hole in the ground, get over it. New expansionists? Oh no, isolationist China now. Speaking of China. Oh, they're isolationists, so they won't hand anything out. Damn. Kiev has fallen to the Mongols. That took long enough. Please, game. Please. Go on a journey, fine, but give me this next event. Let's become friends, Denmark. Event tooltip 20329. Perhaps I should take some time before dinner to teach him a few things about being a good emperor and thus repay the kindness he did by inviting me. Yeah, of course. Let's help him out. He's been coronated. No longer on a journey. Can't give you anything, sorry. I've seen the realm prosper. Excellent. I would like to build up a war chest next. Ah, her sacred jar. Nana looks at you, knocks on your door one evening, carrying a large ceramic jar, animal motifs and ornaments encircling it. Puzzled, you invite her in and pull out 2 chairs. Student Algwyn, I'm pleased with the sacrifice you performed, she says, sitting down on the floor. She places a jar in front of her. Your ancestors are surely appeased, but I thought it a good time to prove to them your strength further. She removes the lid from the jar. You hear a hissing noise. A large snake spring launches at you, and you are left to your instincts. Grab it by the neck. Nana's eyes widen as you, with the speed of a heron, reach out and grab the snake by its neck. The creature writhes in your hand, and you proceed to slam it against the table, hard. In a state of panic, you repeat the action several times before you hear her steady voice getting through to you. Master, the soul is gone. You can let it go. You did good. The snake is limp in your hold. Your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Send him in. We're glad for your visit. Good. Good, that went well. My wife is pregnant. Great. Great. Some other people have been converted. Love to see it. I do not owe you a favor. I don't owe fucking anyone a favor. War focus right now I want because the higher martial you have, the better your chances are, but the health from hunting is so good. I think I'm switching over to this. I became a true Christian knight. Just to give us the chance to make sure I live long enough for immortality to kick in. And if immortality kicks in, oh boy, I'm just gonna have to, I don't know, cut this into like hour-long segments. Or if we inevitably get killed, it'll be a fun new twist instead of going every time one of these old fucks dies. But yeah, my chances of getting immortality are slim, being this old. Expose him immediately. I have a son of my namesake, named Algwyn. Middlesex prospers. Sure, we'll attend another coronation, why not? I can potentially get some diplomacy. I did not. Get some piety. Piety and prestige. It is kind of funny how a lot of what I do is just sit around and get, spend my time on trying to attain immortality and just going to a shit ton of coronations. It's not inaccurate. Okay, let's try to get this person killed before they even get anywhere near my realm. Is that gonna do it? I don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah, okay, where are you based out of? Cherson. You're in Bessarabia, huh? Okay, we will improve diplomatic relations here, build a spy network here, and hope for the best. You're probably gonna invade all the same, though, which kind of sucks, but I can deal with it. Hey, we've converted that province I sent you to a while ago. Nothing up here, right? We have some stuff down here. Let's convert Palermo. What? You're Orthodox. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can't have that. King of Wales is now my court physician. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing terrifying about that. A trial of faith. When you, after a long wait, are summoned to Nana's chambers, again, you're excited. What mystical challenge lies ahead of you this time? There's a spring in your step as you enter to find her standing like a statue, head bowed, hands holding something to you. Sometimes you wonder what she does when you're not around. Does she even move? What's this, you ask? Magic, she says naturally. The time has come for your spirit to choose its next vessel. No, don't be afraid. The breath of life within you is powerful enough to be passed on. You should be proud. She hands you a water skin and motions to the floor, then begins to hum. It's both melodic and eerie. So, you gulp down the liquid that will potentially kill you. You pretend to drink the liquid. This will close your body to the most spiritual forces, or you've changed your mind. No, you're wise. Let's do it. The final ritual. Nana's chanting grows faint as you find yourself floating upwards, looking down at your body. The room has a strange purple hue to it, as if twilight has fallen, yet it shouldn't have. The mystic leans in over your body, touching your forehead. She speaks, but you can't make out what she's saying. You struggle to move closer to her through the air, but you feel like you're underwater, limbs heavy. Your movement slows to a crawl. You try to call her attention by screaming, but no sound comes out. Suddenly, she turns around, not seeing you, but sensing your presence. She moves her hand through the air where you hang and smiles. You can barely make out the words she says. Words when she says, "You're a brave warrior, Emperor Algwyn, and your spirit is strong. I hope we meet again." I'm not ready. Am I ready? Released from your old vessel, your spirit moves on to take residence in the newly born Turquetil of Normandy. My son? Yeah, my youngest son. And you die. So my son here, let's just set him to struggle. I'm not ready. I'm dead. Emperor Algwyn has given up the ghost at the age of 67. Dying under mysterious circumstances, never succeeding in making a name for himself, his most notable deed was participating in the construction of great works which he will never see finished. But, you know, secretly, he lives on. His traits have been inherited. I can't remember if these get a special trait or not, or if they just inherit the good traits. I really don't remember how this works, so let's look it up. CK2, Immortality, Chains. Immortality. Yeah, it's a stub. So, Martial Mystic, sacrifice antelope, drink herbs. Ascending on your own, you have a 25% success rate. The actual quest, God, I forget what the reincarnation one gives. Because so often when I've had this, I've intentionally gone down the traits that don't give immortality, or the ones that just give straight up immortality, rather than, oh, it doesn't matter, rather than the weird reincarnation immortality. But it don't matter. I guess I'm putting in a cut here. I think I have one or two more kings in me for today. But until later, toodaloo, take care, see you then, bye-bye.